See, it sounds weird if I don't do it, right?
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for you.
As soon as it went to the
Instinctually.
screen, the intention was to go right into the game, and I'm like, I started to say it. I have to at least do that much. So we won't do full. We're not going to do full announcements or anything tonight. But I will say, hey, internets, it's Jake from Mini Terrain Domain, and this is Skymetal Iron Gods. This is hidden. This is Chapter 3, Valley of the Brain Collectors, Part 8. And I believe we left off in the middle of a battle.
We sure did.
So, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our Game Master.
Well, thank you. So, where we left off, it's a massive flying polyp. This grotesque behemoth of a alien thing having burst out from the wall of flesh. You are deep under the earth in the Valley of the Brain Collectors. You are here in the Dominion Hive ship. You are in the pursuit of the Neurocam of Cassandali. It is currently Veris's turn. The violence and combat here is thick. Every moment counts. What do you do, Veris?
Veris is immediately going to run over seeing this giant polyp creature. And looks to Varkhessa, who is also not doing well, and is going to throw this small glass jar at her. Here, take this, and effectively is casting haste on her.
I'm already hasted, aren't I?
Are you? I thought
Varkhessa's already hastened.
I'm already hasted. I have a haste icon on me.
Oh.
Unless... I had a haste icon on me at the end of our last session.
Oh, interesting. I thought I had hastened...
No, I remember you because you were using your haste to smack with your staff, too.
Oh. Never mind, then.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe you can haste yourself.
Haste on me is not the best.
What does haste do? It gives you an extra action?
An extra action to attack with or move with.
It also doubles your speed.
Yeah, is that something you would like?
I mean, that means I could have, 3 Eldritch Blasts in a turn?
No, because Eldritch Blast is a spell, not an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, okay. Well then, yes, I could still use it because then I could do my 2 Eldritch Blasts and then an attack with my sword, right?
Okay, so we rewind, and actually, the piece, this vial or this powder that Veris throws is not actually to Varkhessa, but to Daeralei.
You get the effects of haste.
I'll be hasted.
Nice. Yeah, and that is... Haste is...
Oh, haste is concentration, right?
Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm struggling. I don't cast
Look,
that.
we have not played in like 6 weeks, I think.
Was the last time you played 5th edition D&D as well?
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
This game probably, yeah.
I also don't have my glasses, so I can't see the little icons. I'm getting very old. Damn. Okay, what can we do?
Zooming in the wrong thing. There we go.
You know what, then? I think Veris is going to do... he's going to try and cast Shatter centered away from Varkhessa.
Yeah, just like behind the polyp somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, there we go.
What kind of saving throw is that?
Constitution. And DC 16.
It gets a 26 con save.
It still takes half.
Okay.
Forgot about your pink fuzzy dice. I'm looking at my spells, and all of a sudden, all of these pink fuzzy dice just dropped on my character sheet.
So 9.
9 thunder.
And now that's my turn.
Okay.
What
As
is-
Veris fumbles between different spells to do, and finally landing on one. Varkhessa, it is your turn.
I was hoping
You
it
are
wasn't me
grappled, you are
next.
restrained by, it would be the writhing tentacles of the polyp wrapped around you, holding you in place. But you are hastened. What do you want to do?
So that means I can attempt to hurt it, or I can attempt to heal myself, which would be probably a good thing to do. Or I could do both. I think I am going to use my non-hastened action to... Do I have a fourth? Yes, I have 1 4th level left. I am going to attempt to vampiric touch it.
Mhm.
While I am grappled and restrained, do I have any disadvantages? I don't think so,
I believe
do I?
you disadvantage on attack rolls, I think, is from restrained.
Yes. Restrained.
I don't know why it's not actually going...
Your attack rolls have disadvantage, and things attacking you have advantage.
Okay, let me do this real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 1 relic. Thank you, Kaeryn, for 89 months resubscribing. So I'm gonna spend that one to even that out to a straight roll. So that vampiric touch, let's roll digitally and see how the dice are treating me. That is a 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
I was gonna say, I don't like this pause because I don't remember what we were hitting with before. That's only gonna do... Oh, that's not bad. It's gonna do 19 points of necrotic damage.
Mhm.
And I will get half of that back, so I'll get
You got half of
9...
19, which is 9. Yep.
I'll get 9 points of healing back. Whoops, let me go here. So that's gonna 34. And then I believe because I can only use that action to attack. Dash, disengage, hide, or utilize, or attack. I guess I will attempt. Do I have any? Oh no, I don't have any charges left on this. I burned all the charges on my staff. I mean, it's still a staff, but how about I try to stab it with my vicious dagger?
Ooh.
That's going to be a 14.
That's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I think just caught up in all these tendrils and fleshy grossness of it. It's just, I can't quite get that dagger to find purchase. And I have no movement or anything else I can do, so... Wait. Bonus actions are a thing. Oh, I am... Sorry. I'm facepalming because I'm remembering something that I can do that totally gets me out of this. As a... what am I? What are we called? Goliath. I have Cloud Giant Ancestry, and I can Cloud Jaunt as a bonus action. Which means I can just Misty Step out of its grasp 30 feet away. Which would put me... Hold on. Hold on. Come on. I want to be... Yeah, I'm going to go here. I'm going to teleport away to here.
Okay.
Oh boy. I think Veris actually hears as there's just this sort of rush of air, and you just hear Varkhessa. Oh boy. That is my turn.
That brings us to Daeralei. It is your turn. You have a shadow spawn that acts on the end of your turn.
I do. And a question on that. What is it restrained by, and how do we stop that?
It is restrained by the tentacles of the flying polyp.
Oh, it tentacled out that far?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. It is restrained by winds that are like bolting, that are pushing it to the ground. These vast currents of air.
Okay, so to end that condition out there, I've got nothing I can do to end that condition. I have to wait for that.
There must be an unblocked line between the flying polyp and the shadow spawn to maintain the restraint. Because it's using like its open mouth and whatever, and on its sides to like shoot out these precision blasts of air.
Okay, well, there's not much that it's going to be able to do. I can't help it. So, if I don't issue a verbal command to it, then it's going to take the dodge action. And will use its move to avoid danger. Well, it can't move, so it's going to be stuck with a dodge action. But meanwhile, I'm going to Eldritch Blast this thing twice. Or at least try to.
Give me those attack rolls.
All right, first one. Oh, that's a 21.
It hits.
And oh, that's a 9, so that one does not.
So
okay,
it's one hit.
One hit for 13 points of damage. You know what? I'm going to do my special. What was the feature? I give myself a headache. What is it? It's proficiency bonus. Okay. So I take 3 points of damage, but to do extra 3 points of damage. So I'll do 16 points.
16. Okay.
Yeah. That's force damage.
Yep.
And I can move.
Mm-hmm.
I can move.
Wait, so did the creature just took damage?
Yes.
I'm gonna use a reaction spell.
Okay.
I don't remember if I've done this before, but I have a spell called Devil's Due. That if a creature within 30 feet of me takes damage, I can absorb a portion of the damage by expending hit point die. 1 hit point die for each level of the spell. I'm just going to cast it at second level. And that'll let me roll. What are my hit dice? D6. That'll let me roll 2d6, and as it gets hit by Daeralei, I take advantage of the spray of blood to channel some of that blood toward me, and I will heal 5.
Okay.
This I'm gonna try ping here. This thing, this pillar-ish. Is it
Yep.
tall? Like,
Yep.
or
It connects ceiling to floor.
okay, so then what I'm going to do is I will then move my 30 feet to try and get behind it.
Okay, there you go. That brings us then to the top of the initiative, where the flying polyp will take its turn. It will fly towards these two, and it will make its multi-attack. It makes a total of 4 grasping tentacle attacks, as well as channeling the winds ever still. So it's going to make 2 tentacle attacks upon Veris and 2 upon Varkhessa. And that's going to be... Okay, Veris, that is a 19 to hit and a 22 to hit. Okay, both of those are hits.
Those are, yep.
So that's 18 bludgeoning and 16 bludgeoning, for a total of 34 bludgeoning.
Yucky.
You are grappled and restrained by the tentacles. And Varkhessa, 2 tentacles of this fleshy polyp lash out at you as well, attacking you. It's a critical hit.
Oh my gosh.
And a 16.
Both,
be an S.
obviously, the crit hits, and then the 16 hits as well.
I have it as you having a 17 AC because of the haste.
That's right. That's right. Because I don't show that on my AC right now. But yes, I do have that on the screen. So thank you for reminding me.
Can I, as a reaction, expend one of my bardic inspirations to get to reroll that crit? Or to...
Is it...
Oh no, it doesn't... Oh, subtracts the number from the creature's roll.
Yeah, it'll
the
still make it a
D8.
crit.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
We would have to
That is going
spend
to be
5 domain dice to make by reroll.
26 bludgeoning, Varkhessa, and you are restrained and grappled. 26.
Okay, I'm still up.
Yeah, good thing you did a little bit of healing there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I was at 24 when I started healing.
The Shadow Spawn must make a strength saving throw as the flying polyp continues to renew and refresh its grasping winds that it has upon it that lock it in place.
I have used character sheets for far too long. When you make a saving throw, what are you adding to your die roll?
It'd be just your strength modifier.
And no proficiency bonus?
Unless it has explicit proficiency, then no.
Your saving throws are listed
doesn't
on
say
the
that.
left.
Yeah, if it doesn't say that, it's just strength.
Yeah, it doesn't say saving throws at all. Okay, so it's die roll +1. D20 roll. Oh, that's a terrible roll. So it'd be 6. Failed.
It continues to be locked in place. And lastly, as its last attack, its body will kind of puff up it'll compress like a big bellows, launching a giant, forceful, almost like sub-zero temperature wind, and it launches this pocket of energy of wind at you, Daeralei, and it explodes like a concussive force. I need you to make another strength save for yourself.
Do I get any bonus because I'm behind this pillar?
No, it would if it was a dexterity saving throw, but it is not.
Okay, sorry. It's a what saving throw?
Strength.
Strength, you say.
Mhm.
Do I have anything that's going to help me with this? I don't think so.
You can spend 1 relic to roll with advantage.
This is not a... You know what? I think that might be prudent. Let's spend 1 to do this with advantage, because we're all being be bad for us. We're all.
And we get that one back, because Tamiko just resubbed for 91 months.
So that's a 22.
Nice.
Okay. That is a failure.
What?
As you are blasted
Oh my gosh.
by this
I rolled a
concussive
19,
wind.
so I literally couldn't pass that one unless I rolled a crit. So what happened to
You
me?
take
I rolled a
20
19,
points.
so I literally couldn't pass that one unless I rolled a crit.
20 points of cold damage.
Welcome back, gang. F you. Vi, probably.
It's true. And you are knocked back against the wall in a heap and knocked prone.
Sorry, you said 20 cold damage?
Yes, 20 cold.
Oh my god. Okay.
And that brings us to the top of the order with Veris. What would you
Oh
like to
boy. Veris wants to try and get out.
Okay.
Make an athletics.
That is athletics or acrobatics.
I am better at acrobatics. Oh, joy. 7.
It has a tight hold upon you. You are
So
still
that's
restrained. That's
an
your action.
action?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Gosh. I think. Veris is going to give Daeralei a bardic inspiration die. And that's his turn.
Okay. That brings us to Varkhessa. You are also restrained and grappled. What would you like to do?
Stop grabbing me. I am going to bonus action. I'm going to bonus action Cloud Jaunt. And I'm going to... Is it continually blowing wind, or was it just a wind attack?
It was just a one grenade-like attack of wind.
So I'm not running into winds if I teleport here.
No, you're good.
All right, so I'm going to jaunt over to here.
Yep.
And then
Breaks the conditions. Yeah.
I'm going to... So this little... Why is it not showing? This little... There we go. This area here. Is this an elevation change?
Yes, yes. Each of the little like striations here is like a 4-foot drop.
Okay, so it's not
So
like
4 foot,
it's not
4 foot, 4
especially
foot.
for a Goliath. It's not insurmountable.
No, not.
I am going to. I'm gonna regret this. Oh, okay, I have more than enough movement. I have 90 feet of movement. I'm only gonna move half of my movement to get over to here. To get up into here.
Mhm.
I'm going to let's see. Where's the range? I should have done it when I was closer. I guess we'll see if I have to roll with disadvantage. So here's what I'm going to do, because I need to do this, is I'm going to use my action to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
That's going to give me 22 plus 5. 27 points of healing. So I get back almost everything that I just took. So that's going to put me... I forgot to adjust that, but that puts me up to 40. And then I have one hasted action. At disadvantage, I apparently have a spear. So I'm going to disadvantage, try to throw my spear at the polyp while screaming, "Over here, you inverted asshole!" Trying to draw it away. Okay, I forgot. Veris is attached to it. I was trying to draw it away from Veris, but I said what I said. So here we go. Disadvantage, spear throw. I'm not exactly... Oops. Great at this anyway. It's like when you misclick in Baldur's Gate 3 and the spear just goes and doesn't even make it halfway.
Yeah, you accidentally clicked on the pillar. You aim for this pillar instead of the
I mean, it is
polyp
very
because
clear
it was
that
occluding the camera
it
view.
is very clear that Varkhessa does not know how to throw a spear or probably a ball. I think that's all I can do. Is I'm just trying to draw it, forgetting that Veris is attached to it. Why do I say 13? I just healed myself.
You got hit with a crit. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be at
Big
40.
heal, big heal. Yeah.
I somehow took points away from myself rather than give them. Okay, that's yeah, I could move, but I don't think that's going to do anything. That is... I'm just checking real quick. I don't have any... I don't have any potions or anything I can give to somebody, so I'm done.
Okay. Daeralei. It is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to step out slightly so that I can get a good shot at the creature. I will loose my Eldritch Blasts, and let's hope I hit. Okay, so that one is a 22.
The hits.
Oh, and a 24.
That's
Okay.
2 hits.
Okay, so I will... I'm hurting, so I'll take my 3 damage. So that's 6, but I get... Okay, so the first
interesting.
one is going to be 15 points of damage. Oh, it's a 1. That sucks. And the next one is going to be 8 points of damage.
Kaeryn, go ahead and describe to me, please, how you, as Daeralei, have dispatched the flying polyp.
I think Daeralei is actually quite... this is the kind of a desperation move, and so kind of even with that, like the pain searing through her brain as she lets go of these Eldritch Blasts, but they both find their mark on this creature. The first one doing considerable damage, and the second one just managing to kind of hit it, boom, boom. And what we see is as this dark kind of shadowy magic engulfs this creature, it just literally like explodes in this fleshy pulp. I'm sorry, Veris, but you're going to get showered with goop. Blech. I hate to be...
It explodes as the gas it uses to propel itself no longer is able to be controlled, and it explodes from the negative pressure. showering the area in fleshy, pulpy bits. Initiative comes to an end as you can regain your senses and bearing. Veris, you're no longer restrained, no longer grappled. A little bit drenched, a little bit worse for wear.
How is Veris and Daeralei looking?
Daeralei looks close to death, to be honest.
I mean, more so than usual.
Yes, yeah. Daeralei is like probably, her eyes are probably sunken. She's obviously bruised and battered. She's probably kind of limping at this point. We don't know how she's still standing, but she still is.
With the last seconds of this spell, this haste spell, I'm going to sprint over to Daeralei, and I am going to cast. What do I have left? I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds. Oh, I did not cast. I cast second level on myself. I'm going to cast a third level Cure Wounds on Daeralei. Daeralei, you are going to take 42 points of healing. And as my healing magic is not a pleasant, warm glow. It looks like I'm literally drawing the blood from your wounds into my tattoos, almost like a arcane dialysis. But as you take in this healing, you see Varkhessa drop to her knees and collapse on the ground. Because
Oh dear.
I was hasted. And the haste spell ends, and I don't like fall unconscious or anything, but I just collapse. It's like the weariness, the adrenaline has worn off, and I just sit there breathing heavily.
I imagine that actually as you're healing her and then you kind of collapse, that Daeralei kind of reaches out to hold you and she collapses with you to the ground.
You will have to come over here, mouse, if you want me to try to heal you.
I'm okay. I just need a break. I think Veris is going to cast a healing word on himself. But he still does come over there.
Just post-battle, all bloody and gross, Varkhessa and Daeralei are just lying next to each other on the ground, breathing heavily. This place is dangerous.
Very. We've lost Louse.
Do not see her body anywhere. What do you mean?
Well, exactly. I don't see her body anywhere.
Oh, you mean that we have misplaced her?
Yes, yeah. Maybe she's burrowing in that. And there's kind of a look of disgust as we point to where the polyp nest was. But I'm afraid I'm too tired to go search.
She has demonstrated that she can take care of herself.
Agreed.
I am in no condition to face another one of those types of creatures.
We had left the Isuma behind, right?
Yes. Can I get perception rolls from everyone, please?
I was going to say, Suma took off the other way. When we went this way, assume I went the other way because
I'm staring at the ceiling. I don't see nothing. I got an 8.
23.
22.
Veris and Daeralei, you hear movement. Echoing. It's quiet. It's subtle. There's something coming. Down the corridor you came from.
I will whisper to my shadow spawn to go. What's the word I want to like? Spy. Basically, I want him to go check it out. You know what? That's good. I can't even talk to it. Maybe I can talk to it. I have that ability. Let's see if it'll actually work. But it can't talk back. Is it has to understand a language. Does this thing understand a language? Let us see. Intelligence is a 4. I don't think so. Okay, never mind. Oh no, it says understands the languages I speak.
Yeah.
Cool. So then I will tell it to go spy and then try to telepathically link to it to see what it says back.
Is
If
it
it
just
is.
like it's just peeping around the corner?
Yeah, I just wanted to find out what the noise is. Yeah, peeping around the
Okay.
corner.
It sees a 4-armed, tall, lithe creature with a long gun and 2 blades held in their 4 arms. Approaching.
Okay. None of the creatures that we've seen so far in this ship besides Asuma have been 4-armed, right?
No, there was a bunch of them.
Oh, that's right. There was some
with the little brain creatures inside their skulls.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll whisper to Varkhessa and Veris to be prepared. There could be more coming.
I think Veris, like, very warily is going to stand in front of both of them, and like, you see he's not doing so hot, but is like shakily takes out his the little pistol that he has and points it in that direction.
I will sit up and kind of like take a knee, not fully standing up, putting my hand on your shoulder, Veris. What is it, mouse? As I touch you, your shoulder, Veris, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds into you. For 18.
As what appears to be Asuma steps out from the corridor, she looks to the right, looks to the left, seeing all the gore, immediately sees your shadow spawn. Daeralei raises her rifle, shoots 2 shots right into it. And she's attacking it.
Okay. DC is 15.
Okay.
I guess it would take the dodge action when I'm not telling it what to do.
It is dodged?
It takes the dodge action if I don't give it a specific
Yeah, I think this counts. Where the hell is her stat block, huh? Let me just pull up Demigod. I'm kidding.
Let me just look in my Cryfoth, Greater Demons of Cryfoth book.
Yeah, exactly. There she goes. Okay. 3, that's right. 3 shots into it, but they're at disadvantage because of the dodge. So it's going to be natural 1, a 24, and another natural 1. Wow.
So the 24 will hit.
Okay. So that's going to be
It is telling that natural, or that 24, if it wasn't for the disadvantage, would have been a crit.
Yeah.
that is 34 damage.
Okay, Shadow Spawn goes poof.
And as it dissipates and does not explode into gore like she's used to it seeing, and she sees through the smoke the three of your faces on the other side, she looks a bit puzzled, and then gestures calmly. She says out loud.
Veris. It's gonna Veris.
Veris is gonna Veris, and as
translate.
Veris is, you can translate that as, "Are you all right? I cleared out this way."
Veris responds, "Yep, we got this way as well." Like full of gore.
She then moves her hand to her hip and pulls out, kind of like bundled up in some strange carbon twine, holds up one of the corpses of those little spidery brain creatures that's been kind of wrapped up, curled up in this twine. And she says, which translates as, "I've got the key to the antechamber." That's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Oh, great. Yeah, that's the key. The key. And he like looks to the others.
She gestures to come with her down the hallway.
Veris, I need a break. I need to rest.
Yeah, Veris nods. Can we have a few moments before we head out?
She looks up and down, seeing the extent of your injuries, nods, and comes towards the group, producing her from her like arm. There's like this weird like Omni tool situation, where she offers to help heal anyone who's injured.
Veris will take it.
Yeah. So what I'll say what this will do is this will be a short rest that takes half of the time. So it's only 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes.
Will I will still get my spells back?
Yep.
We get to heal on a short rest a number of hit points equal to half of our max, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that'll put me back up. I am not a warlock, so I'm screwed on most of my features and abilities. I get no spell slots back. I do have that. I do feel better.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
But I am greatly reduced in with my magic if we run into anything even close to whatever that was.
Let us hope the antechamber is not that far away.
Let us hope that however far away it is,
There's nothing in the way.
it is empty.
Agreed. Vi, is there anything in this room? Like we've got 5 minutes like to look at because there's kind of like this.
Yeah, you can give me
Bench.
an investigation.
Yeah,
roll.
I was noticing this very peculiar assortment of things that we're next to.
21.
You see, just besides the cluster of devices up top, this this like grayish brown bony desk, you see all around you these fleshy canisters, these little red orbs. Inside these red orbs are innumerable brains floating in a red viscous fluid. And this machine seems to be having one of those canisters attached through pipes of like weird and corrugated, and the way that like a trachea is attached, and these glyphs that appear in a foreign tongue upon these this like bony stone mantle.
Glyphs in a foreign tongue.
Mhm.
I can read them. What do they say?
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ah. Well, it was going to be a 24, but then I rolled over to a 4, so that's a 10.
You try to read them. You take 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay. I stopped trying to read them.
Your mind, focused on knowing that it can read all languages, tries its best to translate it, and yet it is still too alien and unknowable to understand. You get the sense of something very macabre, very ancient. Something far beyond your existence.
I feel that pain that I get when I use my ability, and I think that's a warning enough for me that I stop trying to read it.
But otherwise, you find nothing really of note or value. Unless you want to take a bunch of brains with you.
No, I'm actually
I'm
considering
good.
smashing them.
That might also not be a good idea.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're doing in their contained states, but who knows what would happen if we release them.
And frankly, I don't think they're worth a headache at this point. She kind of, in her mind, thinking about what it was just take, the pain it took to try and read whatever that writing was.
I'm going to walk over and pick up my spear that is laying in the middle of the cavern.
Okay. The Suma is just kind of sitting idly, watching all of you and fiddling with her little Omni tool on her wrist, waiting for all of you to be ready to go. And she fastens and retightens the dead Exorian. That's the little brain creature that she has fastened to her hip.
Do those cubes that are in that next alcove look like boxes or crates? Or are they like
I was just
solid
thinking the
metal?
same thing.
They are, as you investigate them, they are these like cubes of very densely packed but very light metal-like substance, something very similar to the Skymetal that you're used to seeing below the earth in all over Numeria. But
Are they hollow?
they are, well, they're not hollow at all.
Oh, they don't sound hollow. Okay.
They don't sound hollow at all. And their edges are jagged, and it almost looks like they've been like extruded in a way, similar to like how a 3D printer has those weird little telltale signs all along its edges. You're really not sure what these could be used for. But they are lighter than they look. They can be held, with 2 arms, picked up. They're
think
about
I just
5 feet
spent-
tall. Or it's about 4 feet. 4 feet cubes.
I think I just kind of look at Varkhessa and then kind of shrug. Because I don't know what they are.
I will also shrug. Are you
I
it?
think Veris is,
Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, Veris is going to travel in the opposite way and just like a little bit up further. Over in this alcove.
Mm-hmm. Here, you will see the gore and viscera of bones, of small, like rodent-like creatures that have burrowed in through a small little crack in the ceiling. Some of them are sticking to the walls, almost like flypaper.
Okay. And then over, like, in this area as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna make his way further on. Over here.
Here you can see that there's like growing out of like almost like these flower-like bulbs. If you poke at it, or as it approaches, sorry, like these like opened flower heads. As you approach, they kind of close up, but you did get a chance to see in the middle was these weird, like almost like livers that were growing in the head of these flowers.
The livers?
Liver, yeah, this weird
Hmm.
oblong, kind of off reddish gray organs. They recoil at your presence and shrink down to look almost like small, blunt mushroom caps.
Fascinating.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no. Is it against being frightened?
Nope. Nope, not frightened.
Oh my goodness. 10?
You start feeling voraciously hungry.
No. Okay. Yeah, I think with that he's going to take out like a little. I usually get a little peckish after a big fight, as he says, as he takes something from his back, maybe like a ration, and starts eating it.
You bite down on the tack and chew it. It's really bland. It's dry. It doesn't really satisfy you in any way. It's like you're biting down on wood, or it's not very tasty. It's not very juicy.
Does he know?
It doesn't
maybe
tear between your teeth like you want it to.
is there something that maybe he thinks about when he like a craving?
Okay, here's a question for you: is Veris an omnivore or a vegetarian?
Oh, that's a good question. I am going to roll. High, he is a vegetarian. Low, omnivore.
Oh.
He is an omnivore.
Gosh, you could just go for some juicy meat right now. That mushroom bulb ahead of you, it smells good. It has like this like umami scent.
He is not going to eat it, but he is going to pick it up and he's going to look at it.
You try to touch the growth?
Yep. He
Yep.
sure is.
As you touch it, it unfurls. The flower petals, you feel them to be almost like the same consistency of like steak or something. But they are muscly, and they begin to wrap around your hand and wrist and grab you and hold you. You are restrained. You start to feel a numbness in your fingers and wrist and hands as circulation goes from the constriction.
He's gonna try his hardest to wriggle out.
Okay. As an acrobatics or athletics roll, please.
Meanwhile,
Please.
Varkhessa taps on one of these metal containers and looks at Daeralei. It is a bit too big to be able to take with us.
Can I use one to roll with advantage? Is it one?
It's
right?
3.
Yep, it's
Yeah,
one.
sorry, it's 1 to roll with advantage. Yes, 3 to reroll.
Yeah. I'd like to roll with advantage this one. Okay, that's 10.
You are stuck fast, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the
Okay.
constriction. As you feel like the ligaments in your hand, they kind of like things begin to like pop and crush a bit.
Can he try again?
You certainly can. Do you say or call out anything?
No,
as
he's
this
not.
happens?
He's
No?
trying. He's like, he's
And-
like, it's like a child when they get their hand stuck somewhere
Mm.
and they know that the parents are nearby, so they're like desperately trying.
And you're
to
on the
not
other
make
side of a
noise.
huge stone pillar, so we can't even see you.
We can't
Yeah.
even see
The-
unless. Yeah.
The growth continues to wrap further and further up your arm as the
Oh my
damage die increases in size.
I got an 8.
Okay, that's another failure. You take 2 more bludgeoning damage.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It wraps further up your arm.
Can you try?
It is
one
now
more
all the way
time?
past the elbow now. You cannot.
He's,
you can
like,
no longer feel
really
your arm. Yeah.
Trying to like take it off. Can he? He's gonna try one more time, and I'm gonna use advantage again.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. It's a 19.
You finally, probably like reefing like on like the wall, like you're pushing with all your might, and it snaps. You're able to rip it. You hear the tear as you don't really break your hand and arm free too much. It's just ripping it off wholesale from its from where it's growing from, and as it's pulled, this like almost this like yellowish kind of liquid kind of floods out from the base of it, and it goes limp and falls at your feet, twitching a little bit before being unmoving.
Yeah. Is
as
there
you have
anything?
broken free?
Is there anything on my arm now?
You see, looking down,
Is his hair
as
hairless? Is he?
you see that definitely like a layer or 2 of skin has been dissolved off of your arm.
So and fur too.
yeah,
right?
and fur. Yeah. You'd be partially furless. You know, like the way that like if you've ever used like hair removal cream, how it comes off in clumps and like some of it's still left behind a little bit. Yeah, there's like these matted chunks of fur still stuck to you, but
I was picturing
not
like
growing out of you anymore.
the old Tom and Jerry cartoons where Tom would occasionally
Yeah, it just rolls
his
up the
fur
sleeves.
would get pulled away like it was a shirt.
Yeah. Yep.
This is so much worse.
Yeah.
You still have almost no feeling in your hand as it's numb still. It's purple and blue at the tips of your fingers.
Oh no. Can you do like a medicine check on his
Yep.
hand?
Absolutely.
Or would Arcana be better? Or
Medicine. will
Medicine.
tell
This
you.
whole time, I'm just imagining Veris desperately looking over his shoulder towards us to make sure nobody's seeing any of this.
21.
Okay, you look at your hand. You're thankful that you pulled away when you did. None of your bones are broken. There's a lot of circulation damage, but you'll be fine. You're surprised that you don't feel any pain on your skin. There's probably some kind of numbing that's been happening, like some kind of like not analgesic. Is that the word for it? Some kind of like topical numbing that's happening to your skin.
Mhm.
You fear what this hand is going to feel like when you do get your full sensation back, but you know you're going to be okay. This is overall pretty surface damage. In some of the worst places, the skin will scar a bit. The fur will take a long time to grow back, but you survived the worst of it.
Okay. He is going to like rip off a part of his
He just rolls down his sleeves that he normally has rolled up.
yeah. Or like maybe he even takes like a piece of fabric that he has and just like makes matching sleeves out of it to put on both arms, and then he just kind of tucks his arms behind his back, and he is going to very quickly speed walk around, back to the rest of the group. So, are we ready to go? There's nothing over there. I didn't really find anything.
I am ready to
Yes.
go.
I am as well. I do not like this place.
No, me neither. It's really bad. Not great at all. Whew. Is it warm in here? Or is it just me? Sweating. I imagine because he's like probably like very wet with like anxious sweat and
He's
viscera.
got the stress sweats going.
Yeah.
It is disturbingly moist in here.
It's actually really warm in here too. You all notice. Almost body temperature warm. It's definitely like probably about 30 degrees Celsius, which is who knows what in Fahrenheit. Sorry, Jake. A balmy summer day is what it feels like in here.
That is quite humid and warm.
Mm-hmm.
That's 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Asuma kind of gestures to follow her, and if you all do so, she will lead down through the fleshy corridor.
Mm-hmm.
So we are leaving the colon.
She
This is
pauses
a really
in front
messed
of
up
this.
episode of Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Bristle made a very wrong turn.
Sorry.
Asuma pauses at this sphincter of a door.
I should probably come too, huh?
And she rummages around, produces the dead Exorian at her hip, moves to the side here, and hovers it close to the membrane. And it retracts without issue as it opens up. And inside, you see a large, vaulted area.
Can we close it again and go home? I don't like what's in this room.
Nope.
As you get a chance to catch your bearings of what's inside this room, we'll go ahead and go to break. As everyone in this game can kind of take it in, what they see.
Oh boy. All right. We're going to take about a 10-minute break. We will see you the other side.
Before you, you see a great vaulted chamber. Membranes act as bridges between these calcified sections of bony platforms that all connect to a central chamber at the far end of this vaulted ceiling. It is a strange amalgamation of biology and technology. You see pieces of Skymetal fused with flesh and bone. You see, dominating it at the center, a great fleshy organic structure. It pulses in the low light. Inside, through its red, translucent sheen, you can see a tall, thin Skymetal device, and inside, something blue that glows. It's about the size of a head, a small, somewhat cube-shaped object. It's submerged in that reddish, translucent fluid with veins and tendons that stretch all around it, covering it, letting only its tiny, meager blue light shine through. What do you do upon seeing this sight before you?
I'd kind of like to blast bejeebus out of the big guy, but that would be my first instinct, besides running away.
I'm sorry, did you just say you blast?
I would like to.
Honestly, I think Veris is looking to Asuma to like kind of lead.
Asuma does not lead. She steps to the side, and she says something to you, Veris, in her strange alien tongue. And she says, "This is your path, not mine."
About.
Well, Veris does not lead, but he looks to the others. But he looks to Asuma. Are you not looking for your kin?
I have found them. I have put them to rest.
All of them?
All of them.
Why are you still here, then?
Well, we made a deal, did we not? You help me and I help you.
Veris.
You sought out this place, so brazenly and brashly, yet with conviction. I owe it to you, to help you see this through. I know in your hearts that you want to do something good, and it's been a long time since I've seen someone with that spirit. I'm at your back. But I cannot make the next steps for you. She holds her long rifle at the ready, intent on hearing what the three of you have to do and say.
Yeah, Veris looks to the others.
I look to Veris and Daeralei. You do realize that there is a very high probability we are not going to survive this. I'm not saying we should not continue forward. I'm just saying this may well be our final stand.
Daeralei looks at you, looks to Veris, just kind of nods. And I think with that, I'm going to step through the doorway. I want to blast that boot, that big purple dude in the back.
Big purple dude in the back.
Yeah,
You cannot tell front from back.
Sorry,
but you
this
think,
guy.
You think its back is to you.
I'd
You
like
see
to.
these
I think she
strange
meant
jellyfish
I think she
creatures.
meant in the back of the room or in the back of the group
Yeah.
of people.
You see these jellyfish creatures fiddling about with the strange fleshy
I don't like
circuitries.
this guy.
This large dude, for lack of a better term, seems to be interacting with some of these panels and objects on this pod. You go to blast.
Yeah, I'd like. I think so. I think I'm gonna. Oh dear.
I realize I would like to attempt to show solidarity with Daeralei and simultaneously launch my own ranged attack. A cantrip.
Okay. Give me those attack rolls.
Okay.
I'm going to be casting Blood Bolt, which has a 90-foot range.
Oh my god, I was too hasty. I got a 10 and then a 15 for my Eldritch Blasts.
The 15 hits.
I'm going to spend a relic to roll with advantage.
Oh, nice.
27 to hit.
27 also hits.
Let's see. So that's. Ooh. Wait. Okay. That is a whopping. Oh, I forgot about that. So that's 1d6, or sorry, 2d6 for a total of 6 necrotic damage. And
Okay.
I gain temp HP equal to my proficiency modifier. So 3.
I did 16 force damage as I take a little bit of a headache as well to bump that up a little bit. Bless you.
You feel a very strong presence in your mind, both of you, as the being stops moving, stops using its long pseudopods to fidget with the great pod in the center of this room. With this great presence in your mind, there's only one word that you hear. And it's not even really much of a word, but a compulsion. Stop, it says. Both of you please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, man. That was almost a 16, but it's a 4 or 6.
It's 25 for me.
This is going to be a failure for Varkhessa, but a success for Daeralei. Varkhessa, you are paralyzed. You cannot move. You are held in place. You are under the effect of Hold Monster.
Wunderbar.
Where's the paralyzed? There it is. Seeing that the psionic power had no effect on you, this being strides, floating across the ground. As it does so, these jellyfish creatures part the ways for it as it stands over the precipice. And once more, you hear the voice in your head. Stop.
Can I blast it again instead?
Does Veris hear this, or is it just them two who've walked up?
Yes, you would hear it as well, Veris. Yes.
This is the first time one of them has tried to communicate with us, correct?
Correct.
So I think you would feel, Daeralei, like if you were to raise your hand, you would feel Veris's hand on you.
Do you bless anyways, Daeralei?
Yeah, because I am not inclined to acquiesce.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
Okay, that's a 24.
Oh,
Oh, that's a crit. Okay. Okay. We'll take 3 more damage because we like hurting myself. Okay, so the regular hit is it did my my Eldritch Blast. Okay, so how do we do crits again?
Max plus roll.
Okay, so on
Modifiers only once.
Okay, so max is 10 plus 7. So that'd be 17 plus 3 would be 20 on the crit. And then 9 plus 3 is 12 on the other hit.
35.
35 total?
I'm going to take your word for it because I've already blanked out what the first number was.
23.
Okay. Once more powerfully than before, the word stop emanates in your mind as it conjures a motion of these many pseudopods. You must make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I'm not so good at that one.
As you are bombarded with powerful psionic thought.
That's a 10.
Right. That is a fail.
So it's that was not an attack that happened at me, right?
This is a spell that's happening.
Yeah, so I don't think I get it. No, that's an attack roll.
55 psychic damage comes your way as a massive psionic blast happens inside your mind, a scream through all of your neurons. Not only did you take the 55 psychic damage, you are now stunned. You're stunned until you can pass another saving throw to shake it off.
I think what you guys see or hear is Daeralei kind of staggers back, screaming, clutching her head, and maybe, blood is dripping from the ears and stuff like that. And then she's just like stand still and just almost like rocking. Her face has gone blank. There's almost like no consciousness there for a moment, as you can totally see that she is completely stunned.
As this happens, these strange jellyfish creatures float, beginning to surround this tall figure. Once more, this message in your minds repeats. Stop.
I've got no choice in the matter. I'm acquiescing.
I'm already.
I do not wish to fight, it says, as the voices coalesce more in your minds.
Who are you? You hear Veris finally say out loud.
Dweller in dark places, the voice says to you. You can tell it is a crude translation. You have come a very long way to recover something that does not belong to you.
Wait, that name, isn't that name the name that we were...
The dragon said.
Yeah, okay.
The dragon said that that was its rival. That it scorned the dragon and cast it out of the hive. Because Dweller in Dark Places is doing crude and unsatisfactory experiments to the Neurocam. Based on Malkui, the dragon's perspective. The voice continues. You may have it.
Yeah, Veris looks to the others like,
Daeralei still got the little birds going around their head, you know.
It is said that you should not look into the mouth of a gift horse. But also, you should be wary of strangers bearing gifts. Why would you give this to us?
We will make a deal. You may take it from this chamber. I will not pursue you. I will not dispatch my hunters after you. I will not interfere with your departure. In exchange, you will give me something that your kind possesses in abundance, and my kind possesses only rarely. A promise.
a promise? Of what?
This mind here believes that I have imprisoned it. This is technically correct, although that word, it carries assumptions that are not useful. I have preserved it because it is an unresolved question. The Dominion has encountered machines before. It has encountered minds before. It has encountered entities that claim divinity, entities that manufacture divinity, and entities that mistake their own persistence with immortality. It is none of these things, yet it approaches all of them. I have spent centuries studying worlds, studying gods. I have watched civilizations construct their own masters and kneel before them. I have watched minds abandon bodies, bodies abandon minds, and species replace themselves piece by piece until nothing remained could remember what originally existed. It refuses this process. I do not know why. Take it with you. It wishes to reunite with its whole, with its greater part. I wish to see this. That is our promise.
That we will reunite it?
That I will bear witness to its reuniting. That to its reunion, it says.
You wish to come with us?
It holds a pseudopod up, pointing directly at you, Daeralei. Yes. This one shall be my carrier.
Wait, I mean, Veris looks to the others. You do know there are those that are out of here that wish to see you destroyed. Enemies?
They will not see me. They will not find me. For I will reside in that one. It is already an adequate vessel.
Think again. Veris looks to Daeralei, 'cause she's the only one who can make this decision.
Daeralei doesn't look like she's in any position to make a decision. Her eyes are still glassy. She cannot talk.
Oh, I guess yeah. Roll another intelligence saving throw. Sorry, you can roll 2 of them. You get 2 of them.
That one's a 5. That's even worse. And a 20.
20 passes. So as this epiphany and realization is coming over you, you finally regain your senses and your ability to speak, converse, and act, etc.
I think Daeralei staggers back, kind of horrified at this suggestion. I think the only thing, what does that mean?
Your mind is already vacuous.
Rude.
It said what?
I shall be its passenger. Do not fret, mortal. You will not lose your agency. Think of this one as an observer, nothing more. I resign. I do not have the capacity, the tools to succeed.
Why
To succeed at seeing what this mind truly can be.
Why
I
are
must
you
see
so
it.
insistent on it that it be this one?
For you others, it would be painful. Your neurons, your synapses will not be fit to hold another consciousness within them. But if you wish, it can be done. We can do the surgeries needed. We have the means. I simply offer it as the simplest of solutions, seeing as this one's mind is already befitting.
When this joining, talking about the neurocam, this thing that this creature wants to see happen, when that is over, you will leave my mind.
Indeed. I will have what I need.
And what about your body in the meantime?
It will be of no concern. Do we have an accord?
What happens to you if I die while you are catching a ride?
I will be disappointed.
What would you do?
I would have my agents recover that neurocam from your corpse. I would find someone else to take it to where it needs to go, instead of you.
So you have no real, I guess, desire or need to keep me alive.
It is a matter of convenience, yes.
And you say I will have agency? My own?
Of course, I know it is important to creatures like you.
100% my own agency?
Of course.
What if I
Look
do
around, see my laboratory. I am a creature that knows my tools and how they are best used. You would not be a fitting tool for this if I resisted the way you are.
And if I do something that you do not like,
Then I will be disappointed.
what would you do?
It depends on the severity of it. If you break our promise, then I will see that my goals come to fruition. If it does not break our promise, then it is of no concern to me, other than the convenience of it. You might, however, be displeased to have me join you. Thus it is in your interest to cooperate.
I think Veris looks to Daeralei. And you've seen how tough these things are that we've faced. I don't think we're leaving with it unless we take this deal, and I've already made a deal with someone else to get this thing. I really don't think we have much of a choice.
No, I don't suppose we do.
It appears as though we are bargaining with an empty hand.
Or head in my case. I think with that, Daeralei would step through the open door.
Do we have an accord? It asks again.
Yes.
Very well. You see these creatures collect around the being. The being goes a little bit limp. You feel claustrophobic. You feel that there is a presence within you. It's like the way that you can feel your subconscious is inaccessible to you, yet seems to be driving the decisions you make sometimes. You feel your arms twitch involuntarily. You feel yourself topple and lunge a bit before all this comes to a stop. And you feel nothing else. Then the voice appears once more in your mind and in your mind alone. It is done.
I think back. You did that from a distance. Are you comfy?
You hear nothing.
I think Daeralei just shrugs, and then we'll turn around and step. Do I have the neurocam?
Nope, you do not.
Okay, so Daeralei would step through the doorway and then would kind of turn and go back. The neurocam.
Who you're speaking that to?
Out loud to
Yeah.
the room. because I don't know.
Yeah, I think Veris like looks to Daeralei as if he is like half expecting something to happen, and then to around the room.
Varkhessa, you're facing.
Yeah, as far as I know,
In-
I've been
Yeah,
held.
you're looking in the interior, and you'll see that these jellyfish creatures, some of them split off. Some of them are carrying the body of this being. These other two begin to fidget with this pod in the center, and it raises open as this like torrent of like slime and like saliva like substance kind of washes off and drips from this like opening hatch of a lid. And inside you see membranous and tendinous, a strange Skymetal device embedded in this pod. Small, about the size of a Kleenex box in size. Football sized. Embedded within.
How does one get over there? Can we like walk? Are these tendons and stuff large enough
They
to
seem
walk
yeah,
on?
they're large and rigid, yes.
I think then Daryl would just kind of look back at the others and then start making their way to the Skymetal device.
As you step, more of these tendons pull up from the ground to form an even thicker bridge for you to walk upon.
I think Daryl keeps looking over her shoulder, but would continue forward slowly.
Yeah, this fills in with tendon to let you pass over it.
And I think taking a big breath.
These floating jellyfish things, they make no motions at your approach.
I would continue to look warily at them and around and slowly approach the open pod and reach out to grab the device, the thing.
And you reach out, and it unfurls, snapping from the metal. You're able to twist and pry it off, getting it, holding it, undamaged in your hands. You can feel a hum of static and electricness inside it. It is cool to the touch, despite being embedded in this warm pod of a structure.
I think once I have it in my hand, I would look around again. And then much quicker, I will walk back to the exit.
Asuma recognizes what you're holding. And she says, translated by Veris, "That is it. That is the neurocam. From when I met her." And as you step out of the room, you feel a buzz, a tingle, a cracking sound, as one of the faces of the object comes to life, showing a blue light emanating from it. And inside that blue light, there is created above you, like a ghost, a specter, a hologram, a woman's face. A woman's face that you recognize. It is Mayenda's face. Like a bust of her, captured from the shoulders up. She opens her mouth to speak to you, Daeralei. And that is where we're ending the session.
No.
I thought we were dead.
Oh, I really did too. Oh my god.
I'm not convinced we're gonna make this out alive, but
I've resigned to my fate. I'm going to be a husk when this is all over.
well, we already know you apparently have a vacuous brain.
It's so rude. I mean, I am looking at my stats, and it is my absolute worst one, but rude. Call me out on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I for a moment thought maybe if somebody else can take this entity, it'll be safer for you. And then when they're like, oh yeah, we could do anybody, we'll have to do some surgeries on you and basically make room in your brain like we did with Daeralei. Varkhessa got very quiet.
She's like, nope.
Yeah, no, this is all you, kid.
You got it. You got the brain for it.
You already gone through the multiple surgeries. You do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, this game occurs every other Tuesday, so I believe the 25th will be our next scheduled session. And we can find out what the neurochem hologram of Amanda has to say. And maybe we'll figure out where did Louse get up to. So with that, thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you again to Miko Ahoy and Myth and Gears for 89 months and 91 months subscribed. Incredible. Thank you to everybody hanging out in the chat. Of course, we always appreciate that. Love seeing the activity there, even if we can't always participate or participate as much as we can. And of course, a huge thank you to our Game Master Vi. Especially as returning after about 6 weeks, we all had to suddenly remember, wait, how do we play D&D? But it's good to be back in the swing of things, and thank you, Vi. Thank you to everybody here, Vi, Kaeryn, M, and though she was not with us tonight, she was with us in spirit, Sara. Without whom, this would have been Vi talking to herself for a couple hours. With that, we are going to go ahead and end the stream the same way we end every stream, and you can say it with me if you want. Today.